Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the video. Today we're gonna be doing my first mock draft. Woke up not too long ago, so you know what I'm saying, feeling all right. If I look tired, that's why. But yeah, let's get right into it. Jags number one. I feel like everyone has this going. It's Aiden Hutchinson for me. Edge rusher out of Michigan. A lot of upside. Just the best player in the class. Simple as that. Fits number one overall. So yeah, let's keep him going there. And a lot of the hype being gained over time with Trayvon Walker out of Georgia, also edge rusher. Just his versatility to drop back in coverage and freak of nature athletically. Probably not going to take him here. A lot of people have him going too. I don't know. I feel like you can't. I mean, you look at the film. I haven't personally, but off everybody else's opinion and whatnot. And by the way, I'm no draft expert. You know, I have not. It's my first year really getting into the draft, anyways. So I feel like a lot of guys are at play here, but probably gonna go with Kvon. I know like guys had him earlier on in the draft process. We were going Icky, you know, up there, but now we're at number 3 with the Texans, and now is where I could see Trayvon Walker just because of all the hype he gained up, and Kvon Thibode I feel is also in play, but I'd probably end up going Trayvon here. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go Trayvon here. I don't know. Texans, I feel like they don't necessarily. They can take anybody on the board and it helps. As PFF here has every position as their needs, which is understandable. But yeah, now 4 with the Jets. Definitely Ahmad Gardner's in play here. Evan Neal, Kvon Thibodeau's here. All right, yeah, I'm probably gonna take Ahmad Gardner. Take him. So far the board's played out as Aiden Hutchinson, Kvon, Icky or Ekum. I'm not sure which one. I'm sure he goes by either, but Kvon, Trayvon Walker, and Ahmad Gardner out of Cincinnati. And with the 5th pick here, I think New York would be happy with the way that it is that the board has played out here. I'm just gonna take Kvon Thibode, upside of one of the best rushers in the class, and right now he's probably my second guy in the class under Aiden Hutchinson. Kvon Thibode came out and he looked like the number 1 pick for a while, but I guess attitude issues and I mean it's not issues. He has a lot of confidence, and some guys don't like that with the competitive side of players. Like even when it's towards the same team and your teammates, sometimes you just get not bad vibes, but just not something you'd like here. And with number 6, you could go Charles Cross, Evan Neal, Kyle Hamilton. There's a lot of things in play right here. You could even go you can go as far as to grab Malik Willis out of Liberty, but not gonna do that. I'll give you guys that right now. It's only a 1-round mock, so can't do any futures picks either. I'm gonna go Evan Neal here. If I like Sam Darnold, I know it's crazy to say, but I think one more shot. I think he's really bad. I do, but I really hope. I have hope right here in the heart for him. So hopefully he can do okay. Up at the 8th pick. This is a spot. Oh, never mind. 7th. My bad. I'm seeing guys on the board like Charles Cross, and you could easily take him. But let's go to edge real quick and check what we got, because there's still Jermaine Johnson on the board, and I've seen he's been going higher and higher as the draft process has gone on. If he doesn't go now, he's probably going to go in the next 2 or 3 picks. Yeah, I like the pick here for New York, and I'm going to take them. So they've gotten Jermaine Johnson and Kvon Thibode. So addressing edge, probably not. I forgot I took Thibodeau there. Here I'm gonna run this back, and we're gonna pick someone else. All right, I have my draft board reset. We got New York on the clock, and I'd say they're decent at safety right now. Not gonna take Kyle Hamilton. They could use a guy like Charles Cross there, but I don't know. Let's look at their needs right here. They have listed at O-line, edge, and linebacker. And I'm looking at Charles Cross here. I don't know if he falls further down the board, but I think I'm going to take him right now. Solid guy. I think he did really well. All 4 years that he played. I'm pretty sure he played 4 years. Like I said, I'm no draft expert. Don't get on me going off of what I've heard. But yeah, Charles Cross, I think that's a solid pick. At 8, we can go a lot of directions here. This is where we could really have fun. Right here, I can see anywhere from a receiver. I've seen Garrett Wilson go, Drake London. No receivers off the board yet. I think with the Jets, there was a possibility, but I don't think so. I think they can address that later in the draft, considering they already have Elijah Moore, who looked good, and Corey Davis is a good 1 or 2 guy. He plays outside pretty well. But yeah, we can go anywhere from receiver to, we can even go corner with Derek Stingley here. But yeah, we can go even Kyle Hamilton. There's so much at this spot that we could do, but I'm gonna take the easy position, go receiver, go Drake London. I like the ability of Drake London out of USC. I think he's a good jump ball guy. I think he is. I haven't watched a lot on him. I think I've watched some highlights. I've seen some things. I've heard multiple things, but I think with Calvin Ridley's issues, I think that Drake London's good for them, and I think they're going to need to take another receiver down the board later because Zaccheaus is probably not the guy. And I know with Marcus Mariota, you're probably going to get a run game going. So even running backs in play, I know you have Cordell Patterson over there. I'm pretty sure they signed him back. So yeah, number 9 here on the clock, Seattle. I have my mind pretty much made up for this one. I think I got to do it. I'm going to go. This is where I'm going to go. Jermaine Johnson. Number 9 out of Florida State. Like the player. I've seen him go above this. I've seen him go under this. It's all opinion and where I think the board plays out. And so far, I think the board's played out into Seattle's hand. I think you're getting a good player in Jermaine Johnson. I mean, he was so good at the Senior Bowl that he didn't even have to play. He did so well. So here at number 10 with the Jets from the Jamal Adams trade a while ago, this is where you look receiver, or you could even look at Derek Stingley. Kyle Hamilton's here. I think that you can get yourself a good player here. I think positional value. I mean, Kyle Hamilton's dropping. Derek Stingley. I mean, I liked their corners last year. Bryce Hall was, I think, really good. Not really good, but for his standards, I think he did really good. And yeah, so let's go. I'll probably go Kyle Hamilton here. You can't. I think Ashton Davis is their safety right now, is a starting safety, and I don't think you can have that. So let's just go Kyle Hamilton 10, and then on the clock at 11 here. I think corners in play. I do. I think receivers also in play. Quarterback, not really. I mean, how long is Carson Wentz really gonna last, and how well is he, or how long is he gonna play good football? That's probably not too long. All right, I think I got what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna grab Derek Stingley here. He's just one of the best players available, especially if you're getting freshman Stingley. Apparently that guy was different. He was really good. in his freshman year, and I guess he has effort issues along with he doesn't want to. He doesn't put the time in. He doesn't. It's not that he can't. It's just that he won't. So happy with the pick at 11, and now that the Vikings are on the clock, you could go really anywhere here. All right, I've seen corner here. I think I've also seen linebacker, but I think this is a little too early for guys like Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean. So I think I'm gonna take Trent McDuffie. Now apparently, really good slot guy. I don't. I just from what I've heard, I think he's a little bit better than Andrew Booth. I could be wrong. Don't critique me. We won't know for sure until we see them play, anyways. So I'm happy with Trent McDuffie off the board here. Their corners really struggled last year. Trent McDuffie's the pick here, and at 13, really doesn't matter. This is really just best player available. I'm looking at the board right now, and I like it with Garrett Wilson, but I think you have got a while. Yeah, you got to go Garrett Wilson here. You got to give Davis Mills something to work with, and I do really like Davis Mills. I think Mills has a future in the league. Not maybe as a starter, maybe as like a low tier starter, maybe as a really good backup, or maybe as a guy that could come in and be a bridge quarterback. But yeah, Garrett Wilson is my pick at 13, and let's move on to 14. All right, I think we can go. Man, do we go Jordan Davis? Okay, I'm not sure right here if we go Jordan Davis, George Karlaftis, even Devontae Wyatt is in play here. Even the corner Andrew Booth is definitely in play here. But I think, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Jordan Davis out of Georgia. Straightforward pick. I think he'll do well in that defensive line. I'm pretty sure they got Calais Campbell back. So you'll be coached up by him and your coaches. I like the upside. Let's go pick number 15 here with the Eagles. We got I'm seeing Jameson Williams on the board, Devin Lloyd. I even know Nakobe Dean in the beginning of the draft process was, someone they looked at to go here. I think that they could use a corner, but all the good corners are off the board for pick 15. We're gonna go Devin Lloyd here. I think that fits, what the Eagles want. So yeah, just another straightforward pick. They need it, and they got it. On pick number 16 here for the Saints. There's a lot of possibilities here, but this is where you normally see guys like Karlaftis coming off the board. Jameson Williams even in play here. I think I'm going to reach down the board a little bit, and I'm going to grab Chris Olave at 16. I mean, he's probably going to be available at 19, but you probably don't want to take the risk of losing him. Seen this happen multiple times. I'm not sure if it's pick 16 or 19 I see him going, but I definitely see him going first round to a team in need. I think that they did that with Chris Olave here in this mock draft, and now that Chargers are on the clock and they also need receiver. Let's go look at receivers on the board here. You got George Pickens, Treylon Burks, Jalen Tolbert, Jahan Dotson. Man, they've got some of these guys down there. I really do like Alec Pierce, but with not that many, I mean, you could take a tackle here with Bernard Ryman, Tyler Smith, maybe even Trevor Penning. Don't get me wrong, I think that he's good too, but I'm not sure what the whole deal is with the offensive line. I know they got Corey Linsley last season through free agency. Stole the Packers center. So you don't really need interior guys, but Bernard Ryman's definitely in play here. I know it'd be a reach, but I think Jameson Williams is also on the board, and he has to be considered somewhat soon. But I think I'm gonna go Jameson Williams. You give Justin Herbert a great weapon. You already addressed defense in free agency, so I think you're doing pretty well. grabbing Jameson Williams here, I think did well with that pick. What I've seen a lot at this pick is just it's been a reach spot. Like guys like Karlaftis is still on the board. I think edge you could use. But Hargraves is just starting to do well. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's the interior guy. So defensive line on it. But you have guys like Linderbaum, Karlaftis here. And I think Karlaftis has to be the pick. I think he fell a little bit too far. I think he's going here, and I think he's going to do well in the league. I'm not really sure what his strengths and weaknesses are, but what I've heard, he's a good player. And hopefully we'll have a solid future in the league. But with Saints on the board now, what do we got here? Could this be the first quarterback off the board? Malik Willis has fallen. Haven't been big on quarterback so far. Could have gone quarterback. I mean, here you could have gone quarterback. You could even go quarterback at New York and pull something crazy and try to develop him over the year. I mean, when you draft one of these guys, you're hoping to sit him a year. But yeah, what I think I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna go Kenny Pickett to the Saints here at 19. I like the pick. I think that he'll be good. He'll be a good starter in the league. I'm not sure that he'll ever reach the top tier, but I think you bank on the consistency and the stability of Kenny Pickett over the potential of Malik Willis, especially with the defensive-minded head coach with Dennis Allen now. I think that, yeah, Kenny Pickett could be the guy they take here at 19. And at 20, right here at 20, we got Steelers on the board. And I'm going to go back-to-back quarterbacks. We're going to take Malik Willis. Maybe let Trubisky start the year. Next year, you have a guy like Malik Willis to come in if you have troubles with Trubisky's play or if you have injuries on the quarterbacks. I know they have Mason Rudolph and R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins. Obviously not ideal for any of that situation. Sucks. But on to 21 here with the Patriots. I mean, you can go wide receiver, edge, linebacker, corner, and I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go. Let's see here. Let's see the wide receivers on the board. Nobody really that stands out to you other than Treylon Burks, but I like him further down the board. I don't think that honestly, I don't think that you're gonna reach for a guy like Treylon right now with more significant needs. And you can always grab in the second round. There's some good slot guys, and you already have Kendrick Bourne and Nelson Aguilar on the outside. I'm not saying that those guys are great and that they're going to hold up, but I like what they've done, and I think there's some stability at the position. But here at 21, probably linebacker would be my go-to. I think Nakobe Dean goes to New Orleans here at 21. And at 22, my favorite team, the Packers. A lot of passion towards this pick. And wide receiver, I think that we can get George Pickens and Jahan Dawson. With George Pickens being on the board right now, it's really I'm trying to not take him, but I think that's got to be it right now. I mean, Bernard Rhyme. Oh, Tyler Linderbaum's here. All right, I'm going to take Tyler Linderbaum here, and I think that we should have another receiver down here at 28. I think I've looked down the board and already. I haven't made my picks necessarily, but yeah, I've looked into it. And here with the pick 23, Cardinals are happy that Andrew Booth is on the board, and I think that they will take him. You definitely need some corner help up there. I've seen McDuffie go here. I've seen some reaches on corners as well. I think I've seen Kyer Elam fall to Cardinals, like they reach on him because all the corners are taken earlier. But on the clock now, you have the Cowboys. I don't know. You could go anywhere from Devontae Wyatt to Zion Johnson, Tyler Smith. You could even grab You can have even grab a good linebacker down the board, like let's see who's left. Leo Chenal, Kvon Walker. I don't think that these guys are first round guys, but yeah, I think we're gonna go. I think Devontae White would probably be the ideal pick here at 24. I think he's good, and I think he's good value for the position. For the position in the draft, not position of play, but there we go. Let's look at the board so far. At 1, we had Aiden Hutchinson, 2, Ike Mekwonu. And then I just didn't like the hype over Trayvon Walker. I know I still took him high because that's what I think is going to happen. He's going to get taken higher than he was originally. And then Ahmad Gardner at 4 is highly rumored. I also think that's going to happen. And Kvon Thibode, I think if New York is happy, I think New York would be happy if Kvon's there at 5, and then Evan Neal at 6. I think. I mean, are they really going to win a Super Bowl this year? No. So I think you build your offensive line now, and Charles Cross at 7. I think they also got to build an offensive line, whether it's Daniel Jones starting or not. You're going to need a line in front of him. I know Andrew Thomas is done. Took a huge step up last year. Drake London at 8. I do like that pick for the Falcons, and I think in later rounds they're also gonna have to take another receiver down the board, like guys like Christian Watson. I mean Calvin Austin, Alec Pierce, Romeo Doubs, are all in play from later down the board. But we are only doing a 1-round mock, considering I'm not, heavily into it. And Jermaine Johnson. Potential to be one of the best edge players in the class. I know we say that about every edge in the top 10. Here we go. We look at Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Jermaine Johnson, and Kvon Thibode. I think I already said that, but if I didn't, apologies. But yeah, and then at 10, Kyle Hamilton. I think that you need safety help. I'm not sure if he'll play the over-the-top safety that you need, but with the loss of Marcus May, I'm pretty sure that was even. I'm not sure when they lost him. Don't get on my butt about that. But definitely could use a guy like Kyle Hamilton. And then you already got Ahmad Gardner. So you're addressing, the secondary, which I like a lot. And then Derek Stingley here at 11. That pick, self-explanatory. I mean, you need corner. Same here. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings were deep down in corner. Like I said, I think you had Cam Dantzler as your number 1 guy. Go check that real quick. Yeah, you have Patrick Peterson and Cam Dantzler, so I think that you need that at a corner. And then Garrett Wilson at 13. Davis Mills needs a weapon, and I don't see this a lot, I know, but makeshift pick of my own. Kind of best player available sort of deal. And you, like I said, give Davis Mills a weapon here at 13. At 14, you just need that inside help from Jordan Davis, and you get that. Devin Lloyd, and then Chris Olave. I mean, they like their Ohio State guys. I mean, was Marquez Callaway Ohio State? No, he was not. He was a University of Tennessee guy, I think. I saw, but then Jamison Williams to the Chargers at 17. Also not a popular pick. But I think that if you give him the time to recover, obviously you're going to need some of that, and something is itching my nose. But if you give him the time to develop under Justin Herbert, I mean, come on. You got a deep threat. You got a little bit of everything with him, honestly. At 18 with Karlaftis, it's good value, honestly. I think he goes around here in real life, but Karlaftis, I mean, you're not gonna say you're banking on upside. You're not gonna say that he could be the best in the class, but definitely good value for the pick. And then Kenny Pickett and Malik Willis going back to back, pretty surprising, maybe for some people. But yeah, you give Malik Willis an opportunity to sit behind Mitch Trubisky. I'm pretty sure Mitch is on a 1 or 2 year deal, so if Mitch bounces to another team, you have Malik Willis behind him that couldn't even come in and play. And I'm not sure how he's going to play under Mike Tomlin. Haven't really dealt with mobility type of quarterback, which we're gonna experiment with Mitchell Trubisky this year. He moves pretty well. And Nakobe Dean at 21, just addressing one of your needs. I think Nakobe Dean was good to take that. If Karlaftis fell all the way to them, I think they'd be really happy with taking him over Nakobe Dean. But like the pick there. And then Linderbaum, you just need offensive line if you're the Packers. So Linderbaum, like that pick a lot. And then Andrew Booth and Devontae White. And now on the board with Buffalo, I see a lot of things happening here. I think what's even on the board here is a guy like Breece Hall or Kenneth Walker, the top tier running back in this draft. But it's too unrealistic, and I'm not making this super realistic. Like I said, I'm not really the draft expert, but I'd say that this has gone pretty well so far. But yeah, let's look at 25 here. Where are we going? I think we're gonna go. You're gonna need a receiver, but you could snag Treylon Burks away from the Tennessee Titans. That's what I was thinking about. I was like looking on the board. I saw Tennessee, and I was like, Treylon Burks could go there. As close as a guy to AJ Brown as you get. Let's see who's there. I think Bernard Ryman's still on the board. Zion Johnson is as well, but let's look at defensive line. Ooh, Travis Jones is here. Logan Hall, Perry Winfrey. So nobody really big name. Bernard Ryman, they addressed offensive line. So I think that we're gonna go with we'll go Treylon Burks here. You steal him away from the Tennessee Titans, who would probably want a guy like that. So Tennessee, now that they don't get their guy, I'm not sure if they switch positions or if they end up going George Pickens or Jahan Dotson here. It could be either or you could even go Tyler Smith or Zion Johnson out of Tulsa, or Zion Johnson out of Boston College. You could even go Bernard Ryman here, who has huge upside. I'm pretty sure he's out of like Austria or something. I could be wrong. Don't diss me for that, please. Thank you. But he played a little bit of receiver, tight end, and eventually moved his way up to tackle, and really athletic guy. Central Michigan. I think all these guys are in play, whether it's Zion Johnson, Tyler Smith, Bernard Ryman, and George Pickens, even Jahan Dotson here would all be okay. So let's go Bernard Ryman. I think that receiver AJ Brown hasn't requested the trade like Debo just did, but same agent. You got to think, if he's not going to get the contract this year, the big contract, the big money that they all want, they're going to hold out until they get that contract. They're not going to wait till after the season. They want the money now. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can address it further down the board too. It's such a deep receiver class with just good talent, honestly. Like, let's go all the way down here. You even got Charleston Rambo. You could even get where's my Clemson guy here? I mean, I love the guy. Honestly, I think that he'll be premier talent. I'm not sure if he'll be the best of the best, but for where he's ranked right now, look at that, ranked 140. I think he can go in the second to third round and just bank on upside and that he doesn't get hurt. He has knee problems, I think, back problems maybe even, but I like him more than guys like David Bell, Wan'Dale Robinson, Alec Pierce. I'm also really high on. But yeah, I just like him a lot better than a lot of these guys like Danny Gray. I'd probably take him above. But yeah, I think I'm rambling on a little too much here, and I think with the pick here at 27 for the Bucks, I mean, you lose Ali Marpet to early retirement. I think he's 29. He's a guard, I think. So we'll go Zion Johnson. Everyone was hoping that Ali Marpet would come out of retirement. Didn't end up happening. But yeah, at wide receiver, I like George Pickens here. Let's look at our options. We could go George Pickens, Jahan Dotson, either or works out because we didn't end up taking one with the 26th pick with the Titans. But yeah, let's go with we already addressed our offensive line. Inside we got Tyler Linderbaum, Really stoked about. But George Pickens or Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson has the best hands in the class. It's plain and simple. He's got some strong hands. Contested catch ability is crazy if the ball's put in the right place. And I think with Aaron Rodgers, there's a lot of that. George Pickens is also pretty good, but I'm going to go Jahan Dotson. I've talked myself into that, which I'm happy with. And 29, pick 29. You can go wide receiver, defensive line. Let's see the corners on the board here. You got Kaiir Elam. And then defensive line, you got guys like Travis Jones on the board. And even if you wanted to address tackle, which I don't think they need with the great play of Trey Smith and Creed Humphrey last year. I mean, both rookies and both played exceedingly well. More than exceptional. And then, so this pick right here is a little interesting. I'm going to get deeper into my chair for this one. You can go anywhere from George Pickens to... man, where are we looking here? I think you can take Christian Watson even at 30. You got back-to-backs here. I don't think it matters which one you take first. I think I'm going to go Kaiir Elam first. I haven't seen this a lot, and I'm not sure if that's the right pick. But I'm going to go with that. And then George Pickens, number 30. I think you're good with that. And you can even grab another guy at the bottom. Like I keep saying, you can always reach for a receiver. I mean, you can always wait for him to fall to you. And here with the Bengals, I don't think they need guard or center even because, I mean, you could use center, but you got such great picks. I mean, Tyler Smith's here, tackle out of Tulsa. I don't see that happening. But, all right, yeah, your receivers are fine. You addressed Hayden Hurst. I mean, you could go with a guy like Weidermeyer down the board or something like that. Jonah Williams is really good. Jackson Carman, I'm not sure how well he's going to hold up. But Alex Kappa and Lyle Collins, really good. Really good. I think you can go. Your tackles are already there, so you don't need to tackle. Guard and center, that's just not available on the board right now, so I don't think you can go offensive line till later. BJ Hill and DJ, I mean, they'll do fine. Sam Hubbard off the edge is fine. I mean, middle linebacker, they've done really well. Jermaine Pratt, I'm pretty sure he was really good last year on what I saw. Oh, they could use corner here, but too bad that Kaiir Elam was picked. You could reach on a guy like McCreary, Kyler Gordon even. Nah, we're going to do it. Let's take a corner. Let's take a corner here. Kyler Gordon out of Washington. I heard a lot of good things about him. And with the final pick with the Lions here, man, you got Matt Corral, Desmond Ridder, and Sam Howell all still on the board. I like Matt Corral most for this. So that's my mock draft. But yeah, here's the first round. This is it. This is the results here. We got, I mean, look at the board. I mean, I think it fell fine. I think that it's okay what we did. I think for my first time, I think this is good. Yeah, I don't know. This looks good. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and please subscribe. Go check out all the links in the description. It helps a lot, and I'm just trying to build myself a name right now. So thank you so much for watching, and more draft content. Comment down below what you want to see. I could do anything from Madden or challenges to whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.